hoping to lead my project today, but I think it's highly unlikely now. I think the temperature is around 9 or 10 degrees, but it's a very strong northerly wind. I've just cycled up the track and my hands have been numb all the way, so I just think it would be ridiculous to get on the lead. It would just be silly to be slapping for small crimps in a position where I could fall and badly injure myself when I've got completely numb hands and I can't feel them. So we'll see. I mean, the wind is coming straight down the glen. There's a small possibility that the crag itself may be sheltered, and if it is, then fine, but it probably won't be. All the way up the cycle I've been thinking, yeah, it's time to sack this for the season, come back, reconvene in April, but a drop in the wind and a little bit of sun might make me feel a little bit differently. What do you think, Massa? Do you think we'll be climbing today?
Yes, we are going to climb today. It's chilly, windy.
with ice axes maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, at least it's dry today.
Yep. At the crag it seemed clear that the wind was coming over the back of the wall, and so it wasn't quite so windy on the crag. So I thought, okay, maybe this is a goer, and I could just feel the friction on the rock. I thought, right. So I actually set up the top rope to top rope it, but I decided not to top rope it. So I just pulled the top rope, which was, there was one downside of that, which is that I left a couple of pieces of gear which I was going to place on lead in the route, but there wasn't so much I could do with that unless I went round to strip it all. But there wasn't really time to do that because I could see already the rain coming down the loch, and after Massa had gone away and done a bit of climbing, when he came back it started to rain. I really felt that, given that it's almost October now, I really put a bit of pressure on myself to lead today. I waited, the rain went off, and I tied into the lead ropes, and predictably I felt very tense going up the easy lower part. But ultimately I was like, I'm going to take this chance, I'm going to do this route. And I did the crux move off the Gaston to the little side pull, the strongest I've ever done it. I felt really solid on it. And then I don't know what happened, but the next thing I knew I was flying through the air. Ah! Shite. I think maybe my right hand pinged off the hold, but I'm not sure. I need to look at the video and see. One of my hands pinged off. And in between my tries it rained again, another shower came through, and then it just about dried off. But I was concerned that maybe the holds on the top out would be wet, and it would just be such a shame to climb all the dangerous part and climb all the upper crux and then get to the actual top out, which is like an easy move, and then fall off there because the holes were wet. But there wasn't time to go up and check them, so I just went for it. The second time when I went up I was more relaxed and more confident that I could get through that crux, and that time I executed the main crux much better, like, yeah, much more solid.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, go on, Dave. Yep. Nice. Nice.
But still, when I got to that reach out left, I just had that feeling just come over me in a split second of kind of loneliness, of being way out from the gear, and it's like, no one can help you now. Yeah, I mean, it's that feeling that we do trad head pointing for, where you're just like, you've got to make this happen in the next 2 seconds, otherwise it could be bad.
Nice, Dave.
you've got the dangerous bit out of the way and you just need to do the well protected hard bit at the top. That section is 80 plus in itself. What do you think to make you more likely not to blow it? And I don't think there's a lot you can really do. Like, inevitably you're thinking, I'm not strong enough, I can feel my arms pumped, like I'm going to fall off this last move, the final holds will be wet, and all these things going in your mind, and you cannot stop those thoughts. So you just have to let them come and let them go and pass over you and just do your thing anyway. And I used to find that difficult when I was younger, but I don't now. So I was really relaxed and just thought, well, what am I going to do? There's no prizes for a half-assed effort. I've just got to fully commit. So when I got to that last move, yeah, I did properly power scream. I was really trying.
Come on, Dave. Nice. Nice. Yes. Oh, nice one, Dave. Right on the limit on that last move.
I'm really delighted. I just climbed the project up in Binny and Shoes. We're still on the hill just now. It's about 6 o'clock, we're just walking off. I've been totally stressed for about 3 days, to be perfectly honest. Just really dreading falling off and hurting myself badly. I mean, I walked down this path with a broken leg before, and the memory is still pretty close in my mind, that's for sure. I did not want to have another accident on Binny and Shoes. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that I was inviting one. You know, I feel like I'd climbed the route very, very safely with a good margin on the day. It's just that the route was hard enough that everything had to be right and had to come together in order for that to happen. And essentially it did. I obviously feel really delighted with how it all went. I was really happy that Massa came up to belay me. He did a fantastic job and was very supportive, and he was really good with practicing jumping down the slope and everything in case I did fall off the end of that run out. So I was super happy with how the whole process has gone, and I was really happy with how my training has gone over the past couple of months. You know, I've really tightened up my training the rest of the routine. You know, trying to make sure that I look after myself generally, sleep and diet. But I felt really I just felt strong and fit and light today, which is all you really want in climbing. Like, I just felt really good. Might sound strange, but one of the nicest things about having completed the project and not have it still looming over you, because every session that I've been trying it, I've been walking off like filled with thoughts of like, what do I need to do next? Like, how do I do that move? How will I arrange the gear? How is this all going to pan out through the rest of the season? Am I going to get this done? And now, having done it, it's so nice just to stand here and just enjoy being here. I guess I just feel really thankful that I actually have the health and the freedom and the support from other people to help me do these climbs still. I've been enjoying climbing like this, pushing myself for over 20 years, and I just want to keep doing it. I don't want anything to get in the way of it. And nothing has. The hills are still here, the routes are still there to be climbed, and I still feel fit and healthy. Long may it continue. So on to the next project.